No, and we're alive. It only took 5 tries. No, no. So, alright, are we live again? Oh, we're having some difficulties here. This is all sorts of weird. I don't know. We're having internet problems. I can't even get a live going now. I can't get the audio on my 2 phones to work, for shorts for YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm just watching, Charlie Kirk. I like watching him. He likes to debate. I'd love to have a debate with him on this stuff here. He's talking about everything you need to know about the leak group chat. It's funny when you're part of a group, you just cannot admit when your group makes a mistake. It's funny how we're programmed to be like that. I don't know. This is a whole lot of twisted. He's like, you guys got to watch this. He tells you how great cheating fucking JD Vance are and how loyal they are to America and they're stand-up people. And meanwhile, we got fucking Heat, the master of disaster, the fucking man for Christ. He's got it tattooed all over him. He's go team go for Team God. And he's denying even being part of this. What do you got? Oh no, there's no chat. Like, oh fuck, this is and Charlie Kirk can't admit that. He can't be saying, "Hey, what the fuck is going on here? Why is Pete denying that this is going on?" We got Tulsi in the fucking cat. Like I'm telling you guys, liars don't get heaven. They're not with God. And if Tulsi can sit there and not be able to say whether or not she was part of a group chat, like that's just a fucking problem. You know what I mean? They're never gonna tell the American people the truth. Do you not get this? They will not tell you the truth. They will tell you what you want, what they want you to know. And that's it. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. The fucking Republicans and the Democrats are a fucking joke like Jay Press. Look who's at it again, eh? What do you think, Jay Press? Do you think your top-notch people should be lying about? You know what I mean? Hey, why can't you just admit, hey, we had a huge fuck up. We gave some information to somebody who would use it against us because they've made shit up before. But this ain't made up, and they're all trying to put it on this fucking journalist that they fucking gave the information to. It's really weird, Jay Press. You'd think you'd know you got press in your name, eh? Are you into the press? Hey, like, and Charlie over here, he's trying to convince everybody that he's needed to be taken care of for America's sake. No, he reads the text right on there. No, this is for Europe, and they better fucking pay us for this. And that's coming from Pete and JD. You know what I mean? Hey, this ain't for free. Because if you know about the trade routes and stuff like that, like when Charlie says stuff like they're shooting at American ships, there should be some press on that. You know what I mean? Some articles, and Charlie could show that he's not fucking full of shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he is or not, but it was really a European problem. You know what I mean? And Pete and JD seem to agree with it. Right on text, but Charlie, he's telling you those boys are American first. No, they're Trump's agenda first. They're gonna tell you whatever the fuck they want you to hear, not what you should hear. Hey, Jonathan, me and Uncle Will. I'm a Republican. Okay, that's fine. Identify as an idiot. I'm a human being. You know what I mean? There's a party system for a reason, and it's to fuck you over. So they vote together, you know what I mean? Hey, it should just be an individual representing you, you know what I mean, Jay Press, don't you think so? That way, you know that your interests, and if they're not following the interests of the people, you should just be able to fire them and get rid of them. You know what I mean? You can't just say, "Hey, I had to vote with the group." No, they had to vote for what was best for you. But you guys don't want that kind of shit going on, you know what I mean? You wanna be dictated to, eh, J Press? You like to be dominated, eh? You like wearing a gimp mask when they fuck you? Hey, bud? You little gimpy. Trump does represent me. Well, that's good, that's good. That's good. Like, hey, when or if you end up in hell and, well, old Trumper is there, you can give him a big ol' thank you. You know what I mean? For fucking making America better in Gaza. Plant your fucking flag, which absolutely does nothing for the American people. No, it helps Trump fucking friends out who can build there, you know what I mean? Uh, I'm quite sure there'll be a super Trump building in Gaza. It's like, hey, that commercial, that fucking video they showed, Trump put on his own social media. Like, I don't know, that should sense a hard, like, I don't know. Hey, Jay Press, if you're down with Trump, hey, bud, what do you think about all this talk about joining the Commonwealth? Hey, bud, you gonna be the Queen's little bitch. I mean, the King's little bitch, eh? Gonna be the King's little bitch, be part of his Commonwealth. And the way Trump's going is looks like, hey, the King will probably give him Canada and Mexico, and Trump gets to be the King of North America. Under King Dorkma over there in the fucking England, eh? You ever look into that fucking dork? You know what I mean? There might be some incest throughout those books. Hey, the hey, the king, he doesn't keep the best of friends, you know what I mean? Fucking few pedophiles here, few there, you know what I mean? Heck, the godfather to his children. Hey, take a look at that shit, eh? And then there's Andy. But then again, Pierce Morgan said, hey, Andy didn't do it. The queen wanted it over with. And she said, just pay the money and get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like a queen should know that the truth fucking means something and you don't admit to shit that you didn't do, especially shit like that. You know what I mean? But hey, the queen took a few titles away from Andy, and well, Andy's still running around on the streets. But Pierce Morgan, I'm supposed to think to myself, seeing all the pictures with Andy and Epstein and knowing how close they were, and out of Andy's own mouth, wow, spent time at the houses of fucking Epstein. And I'm supposed to think to myself, nah, Andy's good boy. Those Royals, they're fucking great. I can't wait to see fucking Jonathan and Jay Press part of the Commonwealth. Goose stepping away. New World Order. But don't worry, your Trump will be leading you in North America. Maybe Vern is the next king, eh? Trump did, and it bothered me. Like, this is when I was like not seeing all the shit Trump's doing. Like, he hadn't done it yet. And I hadn't seen, like, him claiming to be fucking man of God and the Bible being one of his favorite books, and he can't even fucking one Bible verse. But it's okay. Like I said, I don't know everything. Trump may be a good guy, but I'm just I try to see things through God's eyes, and well, the amount of people who have died over there in Palestine with the missiles that you guys have all provided in America to make that happen. But hey, don't worry, there's a great big reward at the end. Fucking Trump Gaza. Trump Plaza Gaza. Hey? Hey? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just tell yourselves. What kind of karma is that gonna be, hey? Okay, you wanna eat that karma for those fucking dead people? You got to plant your fucking flag on? Oh, that'd be a good karma. And take on your leader's karma because you gave them the authority and the fucking power, you know what I mean, Jay Press? Hey, you get what you got, you know what I mean? Should never follow them, man. You know what I mean? Always question them. Like, hey, if Trump was doing real well, I'd be on here saying, I love what Trump's doing. Like, I can't, like I try and tell my wife, hey, he is doing some good things. You got to get the people on your side. You know what I mean? You got to show that you're cutting money. And, well, they should have already known that if they were paying attention to Congress. You know what I mean? But he's doing that. Hey, Joanna, he's taking men out of women's sports. You know, how did we get there? How did we get to the point where it was even a thought? Well, we had some demons in there, and well, Trump gets to look like a hero doing fucking day one human shit. You know what I mean? Hey, these men and these women, they perform differently. My but yeah, we got Charlie over here, right? T Press. Damn, right over our own tourist hotspot. Well, have you seen what you guys are doing to tourists from Canada? I've seen a couple of little, I don't know, maybe they are terrorists or something. Maybe they deserve to get what they're getting. I don't know. Look into it yourself. Canadians are a threat. They were the biggest threat to America till the Houthis blocked your guys' trade shit. One person. Oh, okay. Anyways, J Press, what are some of the other things? Well, guess what? Well, Don, what'd he say? What else was he gonna conquer? Listen, you tell me what else Don was gonna conquer. I'm gonna list some stuff off, and you name the thing that I'm missing. Well, Canada's just got to be the 51st state, right? You Americans are so much better, and you can teach us how to be better, right? Anyways, Greenland, right? For your protection, and also those minerals. How do you think the American people are going to receive any money for those minerals? You know what I mean? Or is that Don's friends? You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyways, he has mentioned Greenland. And we've talked a lot about Trump Gaza. You know what I mean? And Ukraine, we gotta have those rare earths, right? And he also took back and gave America the Gulf of Mexico. Hey, it's now the Gulf of America. What else am I missing? What else did he say he wanted to conquer and take back over? Hey, bud. Hey, bud. What else? Well, I got news for you. He's making moves and he's making shit happen. Hand him off now. AJ Press. Hey, if Dr. Pepper was invented in America, thank you, America. But America didn't make everything, bud. You know what I mean? Do you enjoy the game of basketball? Here's the thing. This is something Canadians and Americans can share in. It was invented in America, but it was by a Canadian, eh, bud? See how we worked together there and we created it? And now millions of people enjoy the game. With those tariffs, you won't for long. Well, that's what I mean. Hey, you think that's funny shit, J Press, but that's karma coming back to you, bud. If you want Canadians to suffer because you think you're better than them, or for some reason you think you've bought onto a lie, bud, listen. The fentanyl like, I agree. I agree with the whole fucking illegals and stuff like that. We should fucking be watching our borders and all that shit, right? But when old Don Don tries to convince you that, well, Canada is the big fentanyl problem, well, Don Don's got some fucking brainwaves in his head missing. You know what I mean? He's telling you what he wants you to hear because that's not true. I mean, you go check out the polls for yourself. It's your news will tell you, you know what I mean? But you guys don't need our cards, right? So what Don thinks is that Americans should build all the fucking cars because Canadians don't drive cars. They don't have cars. They don't buy cars. You know what I mean? It's like a shared thing. But Don's not going to let you know that. You know what I mean? He's also not going to let you know how much Canadians spend in America. He's not going to let you know that. But hey, Donald, you keep hating us, and I'll keep loving you even more, sweetheart. I'll keep fucking looking into you so I can help you and let you know where your fucking brain is not working well. Hey, buddy, you can't be with God and fucking plant your flag in God. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, I know it's hard for me thinking I'm the Mashiach and that the leader of Israel is working for the Dev, but you know what I mean? And America's working hand in hand with the guy who's working with the Dev. Hey, you know what I mean? I just like, do you pay attention to people when they talk and the way they present themselves, their body language? Netanyahu, yeah, 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 yeah. I would not want to be Netanyahu in the afterlife unless he really wants to go chasing for Christ right now. You know what I mean? That is going to be a hard pill for a lot of Jews to swallow. Eh? The Mashiach's here, and he's here to tell you to find the Christ in you. Be willing to die for it. Pick up that cross. But hey, what's wrong with wanting the truth? Right? Jesus said the truth was the way. Hey, follow the truth. Do we really think that, well, the native people, nobody was going to heaven, nobody was finding God? They had no idea who Jesus was, but they did because they knew the truth was important. Once they got that connection with God, they knew what was important in their lives. But hey, somehow the devil rid those spiritual people and beat them right down to fucking submission, eh? Poor natives. They're too worried about fucking land right now. If they fucking get back what they actually lost was their spirituality, their fucking culture, if they got back to that, they'd know how to fucking they know how to get their fucking land back. You know what I mean? They strong warriors in God. No, you don't have to use violence. You got a fucking brain. You can use it. J Press. It's the greatest ever weapon ever fucking made, eh? The human brain, eh? Greatest weapon. No. Who you swinging that sword for? Hey, who you swinging the weapon for? Hey, J Press, you got a dangerous weapon inside of you. How you performing with it, bud? Are you choosing to protect pedos? You little pedo protector, eh? You should get off that train. You should use that weapon for good. You should try and stop those pedos, eh, bud? Hey, hey, I have no problems thinking that Bill Gates was on fucking Epstein's island. I have no problem saying it. His wife told me they got divorced because of Apple. Hey, Elon Musk can come right out and say, hey, Bill Gates, he's worried about the election. He gave $50 million to Kamala because he's worried about the list. I mean, those are Elon's words, you know. And if Elon actually thought that, wouldn't he be out there every day? Like, hey, where's the fucking Epstein list? I think old Biller's on there. And I also think Bill when you start looking into them, you sure have to take a look at that fucking Fauci fucking pardon. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to really take a good look into her. I think him and Bill were better friends than we know. They work for the same organization. Right? WEF, who's tied in with the WHO. You know what I mean? That's another good thing Trump did. Ah, no more WHO. But is it just a game? What is it, J Press? What's going on? You know what I mean? Hey, Donald Trump lied. Too. He said he didn't know anything about this. That's bullshit. Because the minute they found out they fucked up, that's the first person you're calling. You know what I mean? Hey, but hey, I guess they want to look tight. They want to give the persona out there that fucking everything's going great and that it couldn't be better. And meanwhile, there's a big fuck up right there no one wants to admit to. Tulsi Gabbard doesn't know she was part of the conversation. He says the conversation never fucking happened. Then the other guy next to fucking Tulsi, he's like, yeah, it happened. But hey, it's all good. It's not my fault. Not my fault. I always use that. You know what I mean? You want to go to a Bible verse, Gay Press? You want to do that? You love Jesus? I love Jesus. Jesus loves you, bud. I love the truth. Because that Jesus name, I love it. I'll take it on, but I'm curious about it. You know what I mean? Like you got to question it. If the man never heard the name, how can it be his name? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to use common sense, and like if they're trying to use it as Jesus or whatever it is, like howdy doody, whatever. I don't care. I'll use her. God knows who I'm talking about. His son, whatever the name. It's the character that we should be into, eh? Jay Press, it's the character that you need to fucking get into. Are you willing to get into character for God there, Jay Press? Because in order to get in character for God, you got to break the character that you are right now. You got to stop her. You gotta take an interest in your own life, brother. You got to take an interest in what's inside of you first. You can't, like, this is the problem. I talk to you guys, and I don't know if you get it or not. Because if you're not willing to take a look at you on the inside, how can you actually see what's real on the outside? You know what I mean? Like you're sitting there saying, hey, Trump's my guy. And I'm just saying, hey, before you become part of a fan group, watch who your leaders are. You can admire some of the things that they do. They can, inspire you. I've been inspired by lots of fools, you know what I mean? By the things that they said. They just don't operate in the way that they talk. That they say good things, but you know what I mean? Like Trump's had some pretty good inspirational fucking speeches, eh? But did you know that what was it? Don Jr.'s mom, when she was gonna have Don Jr., she fought with Don Sr. about calling him Don Jr. Do you know what Don Sr.'s problem was with calling him Don? He's like, what happens if he's a loser? Can you imagine saying that about your unborn child? Hey, what if I give my name to my kid and he's a loser? That's when you know you're a fucking narcissist and you got some problems. But hey, what do you think of that sweetheart deal that Marla Maples got out of him, eh? That was a good deal, eh? Part of the deal. How do you think that? Well, hey, she got the prestige from being with Don. She probably got to move on with somebody of high stature. So, hey, it was more than just a mill, right? I mean, She got a cool million for fucking hey, hey, prenup. Especially when you're done and you got a wandering eye, and you know, but Marla Maples should have known she was the other woman at one time. Sooner or later, there'll be another woman. But who knows? Everybody can change, though, right? You know what I mean? Do you think he's been fucking with fucking the one he's with now? Huh? You think he's been fucking telling people he runs around grab people by the pussy? I don't know, man. I don't know. Rich people, they think they can get away with everything, eh? But then again, some women are okay with it. I've seen a lot of women that are okay with it. They let their partners go out and do whatever they want as long as they get to live in the life of luxury. It's disgusting. I don't know. I think so. I mean, if you're not enough for somebody, then maybe you need to let that somebody go. But I don't know. Speaking of that, Conor McGregor, he's going to be the president of Ireland or prime minister of Ireland now, eh? Oh my goodness gracious me. Like, there's got to be a good man in Ireland that's willing to speak the truth and fucking do the right things that, but hey, it's like, I don't know. I don't think Conor McGregor's riding high with Jesus. That's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's going to be walking to Jesus doing that McMahon, and he's going to McMahon himself. You know what I mean? He's going to fucking shit all over himself when he meets God. Whoopsies. I Anton LaVeyed myself. Shit. Speaking of shit, eh? Hey, Shane reacts. I have to go check this out for myself, but I seen a clip where somebody fucking showed at Alex Jones is calling fucking Donald Trump a shit eater. Like, really? Eats feces. I gotta check this out and see if it's real. I don't know. I've heard that the elites do weird shit though. You know what I mean? Like McMahon, he wanted to shit like that was one of his good friends. Like that's one of Don's friends. And this like do they like shit on each other and then it's like a smorgasbord afterwards? Hey, I don't know. Fuck. It's gross though, eh? Can you imagine? What would possess? Hey, J Press, do you have this wantingness to shit on somebody? Well, I know you do, like, but literally, you know what I mean? Not like you like shit on people on the internet thinking you're better than other people when you're just a battle protector, but like I'm really tired of the stupid. That's why I gotta do something. I actually took some initiative yesterday and wrote a name down of somebody I need to contact and say, "Hey, I think I'm the Seahawk. Can you prove me wrong? Because like it's time. It's fucking time. It's fucking time." Like I'm thinking, I still got to do that video. Fucking my boy there, fucking Billy Graham. Where old Billy's like, "Hey, in the Great Awakening, Canada is going to be the country to start it all because I'm ready to sacrifice myself again. I'm ready to fucking, hey, humanity wants me dead and doesn't want to have a conversation with me. I'd prefer to join the MAID program. You know what I mean? Hey, let's get a crack on for the fucking crazy people. But here's the deal I don't think I'm crazy. And if I am crazy, I think it's the system that drove me crazy. You know what I mean? Can you imagine being caged up like an animal, being told you're fucking violent and suicidal? The only one that's been assaulted is you, and mentally fucking assaulted, and fuck, the people who had you convinced to kill yourself at one time can get you thrown in the hospital, and the doctor like, it's all fucked up. Anyway, I'm ready to fucking do something. But here's the thing, Jay Press. You know what's holding me back? Honestly, what I'm scared of most? I don't fucking like fake people, dude. And once people think that you can give them something, oh, the snakes will fucking, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. This is the beauty part. I got nothing for nobody. Just some stories. You know what I mean? It's all about Jesus, but we got to get back to the truth. Nobody can gain anything off of me. They can only gain off of themselves. But hey, Jay, it scares me thinking I'm going to be popular. I know it's probably your dream, bud. I know it's Stagburns. And that's why I'm taking that motherfucker down with me. I'll make your dreams come true, Dagburn. I'll make you bigger than you ever thought you could be. And then you can decide whether or not you like it. Well, here's the deal with Dagburn. If he wants people to see the real Dagburn, he's going to have to go into his videos and he's going to have to unprivate everything. You know what I mean? Don't you think so, Jay Press? To have all the information because, well, here's the thing. I've never privated a video. Why? Because you got stuff to hide. You know what I mean? Let her all hang out. Fuck, if I was wrong somewhere, Jay Press, let me know. You know what I mean? You can show the video of me saying it, then let me know where I was wrong. And then we can figure out if I was wrong and I can change my mind and be right. Hey? Well, that's a different attitude that Creaker OT. I appreciate that. Shane, I'm a fine. I go live. This shot is boring. I know how you could find this boring, Charlie, because listening to you is just fucking brainwaves and a half, isn't it? You learn a whole lot. You can't even, it's a struggle just to fucking figure out what the fuck you're saying, dude. You talk about gibberish. You don't talk about changing anything. You want the attention on you there, Boomhauer. Oh, humans love attention, eh, Boomy? You never had to come over here in the first place, Charlie. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get it, Charlie. 10-4, Charlie. If you will act right. Hey, Charlie, bud, this one's for you. You are so fucking stupid, dude. Can you imagine? Will you even be able to concept the fact that God is real and he uses people and that you would try and abuse those people, especially you as dumb as you are, thinking that you're fucking conquering me in the brain. It doesn't, I can't even fathom it. Because the stupidity that you fuck yourself is like, I mean, Charlie, are you having a good morning? No, bud. It's all lies and manipulation on the TV, bud. You know what I mean? They won't even admit that they fucked up an app they shouldn't have been using. Y- They say it was for America, and right on the text that Charlie reads. No, this is clearly for Europe, and we expect something out of it. So your country put your men at risk for another country. Doesn't sound very American first to me. Doesn't sound mega to me. but Charlie's gonna convince you. Like that Pete Hegseth, he fucking bothers me now. When you can come out and just fucking lie and say, no, there was no chat. And then you gotta look the American people in the face for 4 fucking years, knowing you're a twat fucking liar. Like, dude, these are people that do not go to heaven. Good things will not happen when they leave this earth. I don't know what it is, whether you guys convince yourself you're good with God, you get a little tattoo, you think you're fucking good. I don't know. You gotta have the truth. And you gotta release the truth. You can't be fucking lying to everybody. Because if you're lying to everybody, you're lying to God. And you're lying to yourself. And that'll end up you in a bad place, eh, Charlie? Do you even concept what I mean by the truth? Because I hear it all the time. The truth, the truth, the truth. My truth, my truth, my truth. You better start looking outside of your fucking truth and figure out what the real truth is, because that's the one that counts, Charlie D. That's the one that counts. God don't give a fuck about your truth. He gives a fuck about the truth. His son, which you have to try and be through. You know what I mean? You might not always be through it, but you always want to be through it. You know what I mean? But you got to learn some lessons to get to it. You know what I mean? You got to be willing to take that sufferance, Charlie. You got to be able to stand up when everybody's against you and say, hey, I'm not the one with the problem. You guys are. You protect pedos. You make this world shitty. If there was more people like me and God who only want the fucking truth, life would be a whole lot better. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. When we think about spirituality and humanity coming together, we think about skipping and rainbows and sunshine and none of us ever having to work. And how do you build communities without working? Hey? But it's got to be a better system, though, Charlie. You know what I mean? You can't start off in debt. Like, how do you start off in debt? How is we as society can't figure out that this is broken? Who are we in debt to, hey, bud? Who are we paying these interest rates to, bud? Hey, 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 hey. There might be some Rothschild and Rockefeller bullshit going on somewhere in the background. You know what I mean? Hey, Charlie D. Just picking Carl, but we're fixing to have some laughs. Oh, I know everybody wants to laugh these days. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to face the pain, cry a little bit. You're gonna cry, Charlie. When you come to terms with it, I hope you do. And if you don't cry, I'll cry for you because you just went the way down. You know what I mean? You don't want that. Don't you want better than that? You don't want to go down a liar and a hater, and you want a better ending than that, don't you, bud? You got to be your own superhero, Charlie. I lost everybody at one time to Charlie, I think. I had 10 at one time. AJ Press. No, listen. See, Carl, you ask questions, we give you answers, but you don't listen. What answers on what, bud? You gotta be more specific. What answers did you give me here? Like talking to a damn rock. How chart? What answers did you give me, bud? Would you want to go through? Like what answers? You want to tell me I'm crazy and I'm stupid? I say where? I say you're a pedal protector, and you can't show me where you're not. You're the fucking problem in the world, Charlie. I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know. Like, you guys hurt my fucking. How is the world so fucking stupid and ignorant? Like, I don't get it. Your boy, Uncle Will, he's gonna, like, I don't know. All of us has. Where? Like, hey, Charlie, drop that live. Drop the live, Charlie. Let's go at her, bud. Want me to come over? You wanna have a conversation, Charlie? You wanna prove to me you're not a pedo protector? Huh? Or do I prove to you you are a pedo protector and you wanna be a better man? You know what I mean? And you, in order to be a better man, can't follow any man. You gotta be into God. You gotta put your faith in God and you gotta follow the truth, bud. Right? How about that? You know what I mean? And if a man holds the truth and you think he holds the truth, and you stay loyal to that man. But if he's a liar and a hater, you gotta let him go, bud. You know what I mean? You gotta let the weeds in your life fucking you gotta let them go. Because that's the only way they get to know that, hey, I'm doing wrong. I'm losing good people that I liked out of my life because I'm willing to treat other people like shit. Do you get what I mean? The world's too nice these days, Charlie. It's too nice, right? It's too nice. We want the way we want them rather than the way God would want them. And I don't know. Maybe I have a misconnection with God, but the God that I serve and I work for, he loves the children. He would like them to be taken care of first. And anybody who thinks that fucking men should be in women's sports, I'd go, I'd seek some therapy to figure out why you fucking think that way. You know what I mean? I really would. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I feel sorry for any man who thinks he's a woman. I fucking honestly do, and I think the way to help is to talk it out and figure out, like, you can't go on girls' team because you got a pee-pee. You gotta respect the natural women. I mean, you know, we're not there. We're just fuck. I live in a country where if you try to stop a fucking man who thinks he's a woman from going into a change room, 50-year-old man who thinks he's a 13-year-old girl, you're gonna be the problem, not him. You're gonna have a price to pay, not him. That's a pretty sad fucking world, you know what I mean? Like, that's real, like, unless Rebel News faked it. Him fake that dude playing rugby. Great big thick boy out there playing with all the girls. Unfucking believable. And the girls sticking up for him, wanting him there. They don't want his feelings hurt. Till one of them fucking I'm quite sure there's a lot of girls that don't want him playing too, but they're too afraid to say something, but you never know. It happens, so God is good. That's right. That Creeker OT. God should be our everything. He loves us. But in order for us to show him love back, we got to be able to do things for him. Show him we love him. So I give all my glory to God. If you seek glory from men, or admiration from men, and you get lost in that, you lose yourself in men. And when you lose yourself to men, there's only two sides. There's God's side and there's devil's side. You gotta pick which one you want, Jay Press. Jay Press, why do you play stupid games with me? Huh? Why? You think I would give any glory to Trump. Keep giving all your glory to him, boys. Mega. Wear your idols hats, wear your fucking t-shirts, get them all out. Let the people know who you are. Trump over God? That's what mega means now, eh? Trump over God. You want to be part of Trump's movement or do you want to be part of God's movement? Mega. Mega stupid. Mega stupid. He's going to be your president. No, he's only your president if you say he's your president. He can hold the title all he wants. It doesn't make it real with me. You know what I mean? He will never be my leader. I will never submit to Trump. Now, if Trump was a good guy, I would support him. You know what I mean? I'm not into this Gaza thing and this whole thing against Canada and this whole fucking eventually he's gonna take drink. But then again, that's probably why him and the king got all docked out. You know what I mean? Hey, you just take all of North America over there, King Trump, and well, hey, I'm telling you, King Dirtbag. I don't know what he's promised. I don't know what these stupid bloodlines are promised, but it's not going to be good for them. They're going to fucking Anton LaVey themselves. And it ain't going to be pretty because they're going to find out before they take their dirt nap. Because I'm here to warn them, J Press. You're playing a dirty game and you don't want to play it anymore. You might want to change sides and get yourself all locked up so you can find yourselves and, well, repent. Repent, and shatter yourself and build yourself back up. That's going to be hard because that's a lot of karma. Like when you have to go through and you're in your moment with God and you see the things that you've done and you know the effect that they could have had on people and oh, it don't feel good. It don't feel that like a real true spiritual awakening when you're finding God and you have to release your old self and find your new self. And my biggest problem, Jay Press, is I was too nice. Wanted everybody to like me. You know what I mean? Didn't want to fight. Even though I believed in something, I just, you know what I mean? As long as you're happy, Jay Press. You know what I mean? I just wanted everybody else to be happy. But hey, when you ignore problems, they only get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And sooner or later, your problem comes back and it bites you in the ass bad. Problem is, most people won't recognize that their problems were started because of that. You know what I mean? You will bow your knee. Yeah. Hey, bud, they say you're going to bow your knee to Jesus there, you little shit stain. But I don't think Jesus comes down and says, bow, motherfucker. He's like, J Press, hey, bud, it's your eternity. You know what I mean? Love me or don't love me. But hey, don't sit on the fence, bitch. I love you, J Press, but you gotta want it as much as I want it for you. And I want it for you too, J Press, but you're just you're a rusty truck flunky, aren't you? Okay. Would you bow to Jesus, huh? Huh, buddy? Huh? I don't think Jesus wants us to bow. I think he wants us to stand up for him. Stand up for the truth. Like Jesus says, buddy, he says, all they can do is take away your body here. That's all they can do. After that, they got nothing. And then when they get released from their body, they ain't gonna have a good time about it. No, 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 no. Watch what you do on this world, eh? And watch who you mess with, J Press. You never know who God's residing in, eh? Who God's messengers are. But then again, I don't blame you, J Press. There is So much bullshit. Like, I almost don't like using chosen anymore because there's so many people who say they're chosen, and it's kind of a joke. It's kind of like a money thing or a "Hey, love me" thing or be part of a group thing. It's not really about, finding your spirituality. It's a lot some of it, a lot of it, like, it's about getting dictated to, you know what I mean? "Hey, if you don't do as I say, you're gonna be in trouble." I don't ever tell you what to do, J Press. I'm just saying, "Hey, if you're a pedal protector, do you think you go to heaven, dude?" I don't think so, you know what I mean? It's just I don't you gotta come to terms with your reality. And, I don't think you're doing good. But, like I said, Charlie tried to say that you guys tell me all the time where I'm an idiot and I need to stop, and nothing ever comes through, you know what I mean? Other than, like, talking to a damn rock is what I'm told. You want me to relax and be like, "You fucking little pedal protectors, join the fucking pedal protecting gang. Hey, life is good, life is great." Who do we hate and appreciate? Up church, up church. He's our guy. He's our guy. We're all part of the fan club, Mike. Hey, joining a fan club with Hey Jay Press. How do you like that fan club, eh? But you're part of many fan clubs, aren't you? Loyal to the bone to all of them, aren't you? The question is, do you take the bone to be loyal to the bone? Are you a Diddy? Hey, is that why you're protecting the pedos? Hey, hey, how come we're not hearing shit about Diddy anymore? Huh? Like this should be the opening shot case. Hey, I'm the fucking FBI. I'm fucking smart enough to know that Usher and P Diddy and Justin. And if you wanted to find out what the fuck was going on, you go talk to Justin, right? I'm sorry, Justin, being a man of Jesus. You can't hold freaking that kind of trauma in. You have to release it. If it happens, you gotta give it back to P. Diddy. You gotta give it back to whoever the fuck gave it to you. Hey, Jonathan? Dag Listen, Jay Press, what makes you think I'm in the Dagburn fan club? Hey? What can give you that impression? What, because I want good for Dagburn? I don't want him to rot now? I want him to get better in the brain? Hey, do I tell you that Dagburn's doing good? No, I see he's one of the biggest idiots out on the internet. Hey, but you don't get that, do you? You want bad things for Dagburn. I don't. I'd love for Dagburn to find himself, get himself a nice little job. Him and Merle actually work. Well, Merle works, but Johnny work and become proud and be able to buy a little house for him and Merle to be proud of, and you know what I mean? Living in God. All they want is the truth. But hey, that's on them. Only it's like a junkie trying to give it up its stuff. Only the junkie can fucking make the decision to quit. You know what I mean? It's up to them. And I think that's why a lot of them find God because they have to step outside of themselves. But these days, it's not like that, though, you know what I mean? They wanna make it easier. So, like, because if you don't have to suffer as much, then maybe you don't go looking for God, you know what I mean? So that's why they have all this other shit, you know what I mean? Keep them hooked on something else, keep the money flowing, that way the people have to pay for it. Hey, it's to help these people so they don't have to suffer. Hey, we'll take it out of the people's money. Suboxone and whatever else. Methadone, yeah, methadone. Methadone's the good one now over here. You know what I mean? It's hard watching fucking human beings fucking treat themselves like that. Like just in the small city that outside of us, if you go over to that side of town on a nice summer's day, she ain't fucking pretty. And I don't think it needs to be that way. People just lost their way and well, don't really see a way out of it, so why fucking bother? You know what I mean? Keep living in the fucking fantasy where they don't have to deal with their problems. But then again, the whole system's got to change. Humanity's got to change. I'm going to tell you about this story because it's been about an hour, but I'm going to go. I know this guy, and I know this story's true. Wow, I know what happened is true. This story particular, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say, but I would think that this fellow wouldn't lie to me. Now, this was many years ago too, so but I know this guy and his dad had to do things to him. You know what I mean? So this guy went to the police for help. And you wouldn't believe what they did to him. They put it all off on him before they'd even talked to. They're like, "What? What's the matter? Daddy not get you the video game you wanted? What's going on here?" Blah 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 blah. Trying to put it all off on him. It got so bad that he fucking left the police station. He said, "Listen, I came here for fucking help, and you motherfuckers don't want to do anything. I'll go take care of it myself. And then you'll have a real fucking problem because I came and told you and I tried to do the right fucking things. So when shit goes bad because you didn't want to do your fucking jobs, hold on." And that's when they brought him back. And now this guy did get a little slap on the wrist. He spent a couple days in jail or however it worked. There's more to that story too. It's ugly, the fucking world we live in, and the problem that we have to fucking hold on to. And even when we do go for help, we're not taken seriously or showing we're fucking wrong. Like, hey, you want to sit there and tell a kid, fucking, hey, you're a piece of shit and you're lying and this and that without conversating with the kid and the person the kid's fucking saying did something to him. Uh, that's the police these days is still that way. I don't know about if you go and say that someone touched you or not. I don't know if that's the way or not. No, I do know if you go in and ask for help, fuck, don't go good for you. You know what I mean? But hey, part of the Mashiach story. We'll have to pull all the evidence out and see how the police these days operate. You know what I mean? It's kind of slimy and gross. But then again, we take people's brains away from them. You know what I mean? We educate these police to be fucking stupid, to not have minds of their own and not come up with their own fucking conclusions on what's going on. We leave it up to a curriculum, just like we do for our kids. But hey, did you guys know? Is it the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds? They're responsible for fucking our school system starting. But anyways, we've been in an hour. I hope everybody had a good time. Oh, I only worry about the things I can change. Nothing else matters. Nothing else really matters. Well, that's because hillbilly. You don't believe in yourself, bud. I believe I can change anything I want to change. You know what I mean? As long as I'm not trying to hurt anybody, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? And if it can bring justice, then I'm really okay with it. And if it stops the hurting of people, then I'm really okay with it. You know what I mean? But we need to get up off the fucking, hey, you need to step up to the batter's box there, hillbilly. You need to start believing in yourself a little bit more. You know what I mean? You can achieve anything you want. Jesus told you, bud, you can move mountains. He told you, have I not yet said ye are all gods? Right? You're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. The only problem is you yip about being powerful, but you give it to other people, you know what I mean? They dictate your life for you. Plant your flag on other countries and think you're doing good. Anyways, this has been an hour. And well, I hope everybody enjoyed their time with me. And I enjoyed my time with you. And maybe we get some real, like, maybe I'll actually get an interest in getting StreamYard. Maybe I'll actually get some interesting questions and we can talk, or like Charlie likes to say, I'm a fucking meathead and I don't know anything and I got demons and this and that. Maybe you guys can start giving me the reasons in the fucking chat other than you are. Hey? But anyways, everybody have a good day and Mashiach out.